So what is the it in this verse? For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God. Is it faith? Is it grace? Is it salvation? Well, that's a grammar question, and our grammar will shape our theology. Welcome to day 4 of the 10 commandments of reading the Bible. So today's commandment is, thou shalt interpret the passage according to its grammatical construction. Now, I get it. Grammar doesn't sound all that exciting. But if you ignore the grammar in a particular passage, we can totally misread what God is actually saying through the human authors. So let's go back to Ephesians 2, 8 through 9. It says, for by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not from works, so that no one can boast. When Paul says this is not from yourselves, what's this referring to? In Greek, the word this is neuter, but grace and faith are both feminine. So grammatically, Paul isn't pointing just to faith. He's not pointing just to grace. He's pointing to the whole salvation package, grace, faith, and salvation as a gift from God. One tiny pronoun, this, confirms that salvation is by grace, not earned. That's why grammar absolutely matters. So let's hit another one. Galatians 5 and 16 says, walk by the Spirit and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. In the original Greek, Paul uses a present imperative followed by a future indicative. That means if you continually walk by the Spirit, you absolutely will not fulfill the desires of the flesh. It's not just good advice, it's a spiritual law. The structure locks it in. Keep walking and you will not fall. Promise. Last one, John 8 and 58. Jesus says, before Abraham was, I am. Now hold up, that don't even sound like good grammar. He's using the present tense about something that happened in the past, unless he's doing it on purpose. Jesus is tapping directly into Exodus 3 and 14, where God says to Moses, I am who I am. Grammatically, Jesus is making a divine claim, saying, I didn't come into existence, I am existence. I am God. This isn't bad grammar, it's intentional theology. It's divine identity. So here's your takeaway. We have to pay attention to how the words relate to one another. We got to ask the questions. What's the subject? What's the verb? Who's doing the action and who's receiving it? Is this a command? Is it a promise or a condition? We have to pay attention to the details. Pronouns, verb tense, sentence structure. We can't assume, we have to analyze. Because when we respect the grammar, we unlock the truth. And if this kind of clarity excites you like it excites me, then man, listen, we got to go a little bit deeper. So on July 22nd, in less than a week, I'm teaching a live Zoom course called How to Study the Bible Book by Book. We'll dig into grammar, context, structure, genre, all of that stuff. You can register now at www.greaterworksdiscipleship.com or hit the link in my bio. So don't just read the Bible. Let's study it like it matters, because it does. So that's day 4. Tomorrow, we're talking about interpreting the passage in light of its background, because understanding the world behind the Bible helps us to live it better today. I'll see you then. Grace and peace.